My name is Denise Ye. I'm a medical student and we're at the NIH Clinical Center. I'm studying Parkinson's disease and specifically I'm looking at how visual information might affect the way that patients with Parkinson's walk and navigate their environment. I grew up in California, sunny Los Angeles. Neither of my parents are in the medical field, but I do think that I got a lot of my, passion for science from my dad. He is a computer scientist, and so I think I was a really curious kid, and he really encouraged that when I was young, and I remember sort of building computers with him and sort of just asking a lot of questions. And I don't think I was really interested in biology until high school. And so after high school, I decided that I wanted to work in a lab and sort of see how research actually worked, because I think in high school a lot of it is about learning facts and learning basic concepts that have been built upon years of research, but I wanted to see how that was actually done, how that process actually worked. So I had the opportunity to join a lab my freshman year and stayed with that lab for 4 years and saw a project from start to finish, all the ups and downs of the research world I got exposed to, and that kind of solidified my desire to keep doing research. And you can adjust them to feel how comfortable they are. My day involves sort of working with patients, so I do everything from recruiting patients to learning more about their histories and helping examine them. And I feel like what I like about that so much is that you really get to know these patients as people and get to learn what their issues are about, and so the work that you do really feels connected to their problems. And then we test the patients with some experiments that I've designed in conjunction with the physicians and other scientists that I work with, and we use an eye tracking device. It's kind of like, I describe it as Google Glass, but even cooler, and it basically is an infrared guided set of eyeglasses that records your eye movements and then overlays that with a recording of the environment, so you know exactly where a person is looking at all times, and you can also measure sort of basic eye movement metrics. And then after we record all the data, I analyze it all using a variety of different computer programs, and that's really exciting because it's sort of data that you have gathered from experiments that you've designed, and no one else knows how it's going to turn out but you, and so that's kind of, I guess, how my average day goes. So I think with any clinical project, collaboration is so key. I just couldn't imagine doing this project without, there's so many people that are involved. So, we work so closely with nurses, we work with people who help analyze the psychology aspects of our study, and the NIH is a really great place to do that. So it's really like a very diverse team when you do clinical research. I think I have two pieces of advice. So the first is just not to be afraid of not knowing things. And then the second piece of advice would just be to find a really good mentor. I think having a great mentor, because they've been through everything that you're going through right now, and sort of being able to rely on them for advice and help when you're having issues, or just to bounce ideas off of, is really important, to have a point person like that that you can talk to.